Okay, now we're at the last module, module 6, back. Okay, so back is probably one of the most, I don't want to say controversial body parts, but people don't understand that they're not even really working their back or their lats per se, because they can't see them and they can't feel them. So I'm going to show several exercises that actually engage the lats. So let's talk about where the lats are. Steve, come here for a moment. I'm going to have them turn around. Okay, the lats they are sort of a fan-shaped muscle. They come down just like this. They insert right here and then come up here. And the motion that the lats do is this. So lats stay in the frontal plane. Most people, when they'll do a pull down, will pull back and they go into what? The horizontal plane. In addition, they have to engage their lats. And the way they do that, and the way I teach people to do it, is they have to, if you're doing a pull down, depressing the scapula. So we will demonstrate a pull down first. Okay, notice he's going to depress the scapula. It comes down as he engages the lats. And now he's going to draw back. And notice he stays in that frontal plane with his elbows. See his elbows coming straight down and not coming back. He stays in that frontal plane because the lats work in the frontal plane. He's coming out, he's contracting the lats right now. Coming up with the eccentric, head is going up. You see how much more his lats expand with his head up than head. Now, Steve, don't put your head now facing. You see, notice that last would not. Do you see how much more they expand? There we go. Okay, so we just did a cable lat pull down. Now we're going to use the cables and be able to do them isolaterally, meaning that you can do them, work one lat at a time. Okay, so Steve is going to demonstrate it on the cables here. He's going to get on his knees and he's going to engage the lats. He's going to do them at the same time, but he's going to work individually. All right, he is now in the middle, and now I'm going to show you that now. You see where his arms are? Okay, they're at his sides, meaning that they're coming straight up. Now, his hands are over the handle, and now he's going to depress that scapula again. There he goes. And he's pulling his elbows in. That's exactly what the lats do. Depression, and squeezing the elbows into the sides. This is a phenomenal exercise that you see very little amounts of people actually do in the gym. And you can see his lats are directly opposing that resistance. Okay, concentric right now. T contraction, I call it, and now eccentric. Oh yes, the grip is under him, yeah, instead of over here. Which is the way to see how much more natural that looks? Good, Steve, that's perfect. Okay, the last exercise that we're going to demonstrate for back is the seated row. Now the seated row does work the lats, but the majority of the emphasis is really on the middle of the back, or the middle trapezius. The lats are engaged, but not as isolated as they were with the two pull down movements. You'll notice what Steve's going to demonstrate, it's in an underhand grip because that is much more natural for the body. Okay, so Steve he sets himself up. He's going to be leaned forward slightly, as you see. His knees are bent, and now he's going to draw his elbows back towards his hips. Now, does the bar touch his stomach? No. For some people, maybe. Again, everybody's anatomical structure is different. So his knees are bent, so there's no pressure on his lower back. His chest is high. And you can see here, he is also working. When he does, he is actually retracting the scapula each rep. So he's pulling the scapula back and then drawing back. First thing he does is engage the scapula. He pulls the scapula back, you see, and then pulls back. So he's working the middle of his back, but your lats are also engaged. Notice his neck stays in neutral. And elbows are going towards his hip as he draws back. Underhand grip. Perfect, Steve. So the one thing I want you to notice is that notice with all pull down movements or all back movements, his thumbs are wrapped underneath, they're not wrapped around the bar, which enables him to really engage the back. With thumbs that are over the top, people will tend to pull with the bicep. You can see how it automatically engages. Put the thumbs back, and it's more natural to pull with the lats.